Well, good morning. Welcome back to Chamberlain Family Farms. Today we're going to try to finish this here greenhouse for Mom. She's already got a lot of her stuff in there already, so hopefully we don't have to move nothing out. But let's get started. So they got some polycarbonate material for the walls instead of the stuff we're using for the roofing. So what I figured, since this stuff's see-through, we'll just cut it to fit the whole section. Then I'll just take a black marker and we'll just trace out any wood that's sticking out, like up here at the rafters. And then we'll mark out the windows. And we should be good to go. Now by doing like this, like I said, we're going to be able to cut out a lot of dead space. Make it a lot easier. We'll just be able to use caulking around whatever little gaps there is. It don't have to be perfect because it is just a hodgepodge greenhouse anyway. But the more air that stays in there, the warmer that's going to get. The warmer that gets, the better off it's going to be keeping plants safe throughout the year. Cool. There's two.
You're slipping.
Yeah.
We just got a new greenhouse for site 2, so we need to get that put together because we are a little behind on planning. It's time to get started on these seedlings. It's a little chilly out here this morning. Yesterday it was almost 80 degrees here in southern Indiana, and this morning it's probably 45. Ow! The kids are peeking at us through the window.
Make sure you put all your nuts and screws back in the box because you're going to end up losing them. At least they'll be in the box. Alright guys, so we got the bottom frame hooked up. We still got to tighten them all down, but we don't want to do that because last year we did that. We had to go back through and loosen them all back up and put other ones on there, so we just left them loose, all the nuts and the bolts. So I don't know if you remember, last year our greenhouse was actually over here where these rocks are and all this mess. This year we're going to put it here for two reasons. One, it is slightly downhill, so we're thinking maybe that'd be a little bit better for the greenhouse as far as the wind goes. And two, it'd be better to be planting on this side of it than it is this side, because the greenhouse, even though it is somewhat see-through, it's still going to put a shade on your plants. So by doing it like this, it's going to get direct sunlight and hopefully it'll grow better. And it's up on top of the hill, so there shouldn't be hardly any washout. So
up, and now we just have to figure out some kind of system to get this thing secured into the ground. We're probably going to use these logs that are up against it for this side.
So I made me some stakes out of some boards we had. As you see, I put a point on one end flat, so. We'll probably leave it up out there. So as you can see, these are probably about 1.5 feet, about 2 foot in length. So we got to drove down a good foot or so. Oh yeah, more than a foot. Now last time, you see all these boulders, we actually had these sitting on the inside. We had the plastic, it was wrapped underneath. We actually had these sitting on the frame as well as these. Now these are the little pansy things they send you. That ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna hold anything. But this here, really thick, it did well there for a long time. But this is actually what's supposed to hold up the trampoline, keep the wind from blowing it over. So if you guys could buy some of them, they do work pretty good. But that last storm we had, it just didn't stand a prayer. I'm hoping this is going to hold better. Like I said, we're going to put 4 on this side. We're going to bolt them. We're going to bolt these logs to that side. Then I'll probably get a board going underneath. Probably have to dig it out on both ends. And then we'll bolt it to that as well. So we'll see how it goes. What I did is I put one screw down here where it's already sticking out. I picked this up just enough where it go underneath of it. I screwed it into that board I hammered into the ground, and I put 2 screws on top of it. Now that's pretty stout. Now we'll do that to the rest of these, and then hopefully we can do something similar to this side. But with these logs, they're not even and everything, so we may have to come up with something a little different possibly. So.
Well guys, we got the greenhouse done. It looks pretty good. I even got my tables and stuff in there. So we'll be about ready to go.
We hope you enjoyed watching Chamberlain Family Farms. You can contact us at chamberlainff@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Chamberlain Family Farms. We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.